the mountain.
Let's go.
Michael Penix drops a bit. Bo Nix, weird spot, because Bo Nix was truly awful in week 1, but they won. He was excellent in week 2 until he threw a back-breaking pick and they lost. He just stays where he is. Cam Ward,
little flash.
A moment. A great play that could come back and get him. Justin Fields, I felt badly, to be honest, dropping him because he got concussed, but obviously the team, I don't know, it is what it is. Joe Flacco stays where he is. Jake Browning, I don't know, bro. He's chucking it. It's fine. They won.
It'll be exciting.
And KW.
What a day.
KW.
What a great day.
Matt Jones.
I never thought there was an alternate reality where this day never happened.
Yeah. But
we're back.
That was the vast majority of alternate realities. Mac Jones is never on a mountain.
We're just starting the climb.
If he plays well, he could get with another team next
Yeah, he's on his Baker climb.
Or maybe not.
Okay.
Under the feet of
all right, so now we get to the top 21. We'll call it the top 20. Row 6. Aaron Rodgers has to drop. I think had 2 picks and like 140 yards when he on more than 2.5 seconds to throw. It was really bad.
The one pick was all Calvin Austin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was all that kid. that young whippersnapper. KW. Drake May. He played.
Did you guys even watch these games? I'm obviously gonna let this go, but I just mean, like, did we watch these games here? Seriously, did we watch these games? Penix was not a problem. He does not deserve to drop. That's insane. Nix doesn't move up, right? Like, I mean, it's just so outrageous. See, on the level of Fields, Fields, I feel bad because he got concussed. He was awful. He was terrible. Had nothing to do with the concussion. I mean, to put Nix and Penix on the same level right now as Browning and Fields and Cam Ward, who's obviously a rookie, like, it's just so insane. And Caleb stays above them. I mean, like, that's just comically, hilariously, absolutely, undeniably absurd. And Trevor Lawrence, who I've been defending and who I'm excited to see him look a lot better with Liam Cohen, has been making some mistakes. He's been benefiting from Liam Cohen, which I've highlighted now a few times, but I'm due for another clip about that because he's been doing exactly what I think he's going to do with Liam Cohen, and they've been doing it. A ton of these screen passes, a ton of behind the line of scrimmage passes. It's absolutely positively through the roof, leading the NFL right now. So pretty funny how that works out like that. But I mean, like, this is just, man, we're already off to a bonkers start here.
Played really well in this game. Like, I give him credit. Kyler had one of the most indefensible interceptions of the year, but aside from that, played well. Russ, obviously, despite Rex Ryan saying couldn't play dead in a Western, and they were doing wrong by the team by starting him, he then throws for almost 500 yards. Awesome. He also had a bad pick at the end. Caleb and Trevor, mixed bag for both of them. Like, more of a mixed bag for Trevor, to be honest. More highs and more lows. Caleb was just okay, but I can't drop them down where they are. They are where they are. To the top 15. CJ hanging on to a top 15 spot, but barely at the moment. Jaden hasn't been bad this year. He's not been great yet, though. And I'm now, worried about his health. He drops a bit. Geno obviously has to drop. He had 3 picks, one of the worst games of his life. Listen, I think it is short-lived, and I'm sad Greg Jennings isn't here to be able to bask in it. But Daniel Jones, it reminds me a lot of Derek Carr and the Saints last year.
That take he's already shared before and is driving me crazy. That team got decimated by injuries. There was the first couple weeks, then they all got decimated by injuries. Derek Carr himself, the O-line. I mean, like, it's just the take holds absolutely no weight. And it was with the coordinator, who I think is actually pretty good, but still a young coordinator, where Shane Steichen is an absolute established, great offensive mind in the NFL. No question about it. Has had success with multiple quarterbacks. Great quarterbacks and not so great quarterbacks. So comparing that to the Saints makes there's 0 sense for it. Zero sense.
Starting 2-0 and setting offensive records, but it is what it is. It's a rich tapestry and it's fluid. Daniel Jones moves up and Sam Darnold moves up as well. He gets a little boost by the Vikings, how they've looked on offense 7 of the 8 quarters without him, Good KW, a quarter of a classic one.
Thank you.
Row 4. Listen. KW.
I didn't say anything.
You can all you want.
What I'm talking about. Maybe I might be talking about.
You can't.
Well, Dak, huh?
You can't have. No one gets everything they want in life. And part of one of the reasons we all say Jalen Hurts is such a great leader and so selfless is because he's okay with having no stats. We're complimenting his character for that.
That's true.
Good point.
One of the reasons it's selfless is because things like sliding down the mountain happen when you're averaging 100 yards a game. It's just what it is. Jordan Love stays where he is. Jared Goff hangs a 50-piece without Ben Johnson. And Dak's been cooking all year, just to be totally clear. I think Dak's played great. Row 3. Baker, I wanted to move you higher, to be honest with you. I couldn't. Herbert, this is his highest place ever on the mountain. My guy, Matt Stafford, after an okay, not great week 1 against a great defense, was really good in week 2, and you saw the full Puka and Devontae combo. Do not reveal the next row yet. Good question in life, kind of cliche. What do you get the person who has everything? Well, the greatest quarterback I've ever seen turns 30 tomorrow. I'm lucky enough to consider him 2/3 of a friend. Well, not enough to where I think he'd lend me money, but enough that, you know what I mean? If I'm in town, I let him know. What could I get? Here's what I can get Patrick Mahomes. A hefty dose of motivation.
Wow.
For the first time in quite some time. Reveal row 2. Patrick, you're not at the top of the mountain. Got a must-win game coming up against the Giants. Josh played well, but it's more about what Lamar did, and Josh's numbers just were, they didn't have to be, and Lamar's numbers have been so great. And top of the mountain's Lamar, and after that must-win game in week 3, Patrick, guess who you have coming to Kansas City?
Oh, what?
The guy ahead of you on the mountain with a chance to reclaim your spot and remind everyone who the hell you are. But for the time being, Lamar Jackson, who is a couple votes away from potentially being, the leading candidate for a 3rd straight MVP at the moment, he is atop Mahomes Mountain.
What a day.
Wow. The truth is, matter is that it should have been that little thing that he did last time, because Mahomes isn't on Josh Allen's level at all right now. It's not even close. It's really not. But Lamar Jackson, the way how this season's going, I think it's totally fitting for him to be number 1 up there, and then I would put Josh Allen, like I said, like right underneath him. But putting Baker Mayfield on Justin Herbert's level and Stafford's level and above Hurts and Love and Goff and Dak for that matter is actually pretty outrageous. Baker should be dropped a level, and he's certainly not above Jaden Daniels. Having Jaden Daniels on the level of Geno Smith is just an insult to everything related football. Yeah, I mean, it's just this is like trying to learn how to play football from playing Nintendo 64 NFL Blitz or something. It's just like, what are we doing here? That's just so absurd for so many different reasons that it becomes incomprehensible. Okay, to put Jane Daniels on that level, it's just outrageous. It's outrageous. And Jane Daniels has been dealing with a ton of pressure. Their O-line has not been very good. And he played a hardly a perfect game against the Giants, but against the Packers, which is a great defense, they're struggling to run the ball. They're struggling to get anyone open. Like, it's not on Jaden Daniels. And it's the same thing with Jalen Hurts. Watch the games, okay? Jalen Hurts does not have open receivers to get the ball to them. That's not on Jalen Hurts. When AJ Brown is running little 5-yard routes here, what do you want Jalen Hurts to be able to throw the ball for? 250 yards, 350 yards, and 19 touchdowns? Like, what are we talking about? It's absurd. And I already have a clip coming out breaking all of this down with some film from Dan Orlovsky, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But it's just absurd. absurd. And when Jalen Hurts needed to make a huge play, when he had 3 Kansas City Chiefs defenders in his face in an all-out blitz where Jalen Hurts could barely get the throw off, what does he do? He throws a pass to Devontae Smith that directly leads to the touchdown, which was a beautiful play, which people are now trying to be like, well, that was underthrown. It wasn't that good of a throw. It's like, what are you guys talking about? You have all lost your collective minds. It's just unbelievable. Like, you got Patrick Mahomes overthrowing someone when he's got time in the pocket and a wide open receiver. Jalen Hurts is getting pummeled when an all-out blitz, hands in his face, can barely get the throw off and throws a pass for Devontae that gets completed, and you're acting like it was just this terrible pass. Like, it's just kind of funny to me. I mean, it really is. This man can't do anything that satisfies anyone. It's just, man, it's absurd. It's absurd. But yeah, I mean, I just, we're really going to sit here and pretend like Baker Mayfield's the 4th best quarterback in the NFL. We're all just going to pretend like that's a true statement here. Come on. He's been good. I never said Baker Mayfield's bad. He's been really good. He's been really good. He is not on the level of Justin Herbert and Matthew Stafford. He is not better than Jared Goff. He is not better than Dak Prescott. He is not better than Jalen Hurts. He is not better than Jordan Love. He is not better than Jaden Daniels. Just stop. Just stop. I mean, and again, it's so funny. Like, it's just so obvious. To have Michael Penix move down after that game against the Minnesota Vikings, like, he's a problem here. Just makes, again, it just makes zero sense. Or Aaron Rodgers, he wasn't really that good, and he threw some interceptions. You clearly just didn't watch the game. Clearly didn't watch the game. Because if you're trying to put this on Aaron Rodgers' lack of ability to play football or lack of the ability to play quarterback, is pretty outrageous. He had this one play where you were like, oh my gosh, that is Aaron Rodgers at 27 years old. That was then just dropped. His scramble, running to his right, just throwing a dart down the field that was like 40, 50 yards down the field, air yards, and it just was dropped. And it's like, that's on Aaron Rodgers now? I mean, like, miss me with the nonsense. The red zone touch interception was not his fault. I mean, like, it's just, oh my God. Crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just funny. Just Sam Darnold's moving on up. Nothing more to be said. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Nick's quarterback mountain? No longer Mahomes Mountain. It is officially Lamar's Lagoon. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.